Good morning, students. We are to a new topic of grammar, and that is voice. Now, what do you know about voice, or what is voice? Why we should learn voice? All these things we are going to see in this lecture. Now, see this sentence. Pankaj designs a car. In order to learn voice, we should know three things in a sentence: a subject, a verb, and the object in the sentence. Now, in this sentence, which is the subject? The subject is Pankaj. Now, subject means karta. We call it karta. Now, what is the verb? Designs is the verb. We call it क्रियापद. जे आपल्याला ऍक्शन दाखवतं. That is a verb. Now, here is a short sentence, but there may be a very long sentence. In that case also, how to identify the object in the sentence? वाक्यामधलं बघा, सब्जेक्ट कसा ओळखतो आपण? जो काही करतो त्याला आपण सब्जेक्ट म्हणतो. इट इज इम्पॉर्टंट पार्ट ऑफ द सेंटेन्स. जनरली इट कम्स इन द बिगिनिंग. सो हियर पंकज इज द सब्जेक्ट. ज्याने ऍक्शन दाखवल्या जाते त्याला आपण क्रियापद म्हणतो. डिझाईन्स, दिस इज द वर्ब हियर. नाउ व्हेन यू आस्क द क्वेश्चन व्हॉट और whom to the verb, we get the object. कशाने प्रश्न विचारायचा आहे? व्हॉट किंवा whom. आणि जर आपल्याला उत्तर मिळालं तर जे उत्तर आहे ते ऑब्जेक्ट होईल. नाउ हियर आस्क द क्वेश्चन टू दिस डिझाईन्स. पंकज डिझाईन्स व्हॉट? आन्सर इज अ कार. सो अ कार इज द ऑब्जेक्ट इन दिस सेंटेन्स. वी कॉल इट कर्म. मराठीत जे कर्तरी कर्मणी प्रयोग आहे त्यालाच इंग्लिश मध्ये व्हॉइस म्हणतात. नाउ हियर पंकज डिझाईन्स अ कार. दिस सेंटेन्स इज देअर बिफोर यू. नाउ जनरली व्हॉट इज द grammatical question? The question is change the voice. But before we turn to this changing voice, we should understand whether the given sentence is in active voice or passive voice. Because voice is of two types, that is active and passive. So we have to identify which voice is there in the given sentence. So let us see. Here, in this sentence, Pankaj designs a car. What is the action? The action is designing a car. This is the action. Now, who is the doer of the action? Action करणारा कोण आहे? He is Pankaj. Now, suppose we cancel this doer of the action. The remaining sentence, designs a car, it has no meaning. So, in a sentence, when the doer of the action is important as compared to the action, the verb is said to be in active voice. So here, in this sentence, the verb is in active voice. Now, let us change it to passive. What changes take place when we change a verb in active voice to the passive voice. Here Pankaj is the subject, designs is the verb, and this is the object. When we want to change it to passive voice, the subject in active voice becomes the object. The object in active voice comes in place of the subject, and the verb changes to be plus past participle. Now here, let us see. A car will be the subject. A car. Now, what is the tense here? Present, past or future? It is present tense. And when the verb is in present tense, the form of to be in present tense is am or is or are. Now we are speaking about a car. Do we say a car am? No. Only one car is there, so are is also out of question. So the form of to be which we shall use here is. So a car is now past participle of design. Design, designed, designed. So here the past participle is designed. A car is designed by Pankaj. So, this is the passive voice. Now, let us see which is the action here. I'll write it again. See. A car is designed by Pankaj. Now, which is the action here? Action is designing the car. So, a car is designed. ही काय झाली याच्यातली action. Now, who is the doer of the action? कोणी केली कार डिझाइन? Pankaj. So, the Pankaj is the doer of the action. आता बघा. Just for some time, you just forget this. Suppose by Pankaj is not there. And the sentence is only this much. A car is designed. काय अर्थ आहे या वाक्याचा? कार डिझाइन केल्या गेली. अर्थपूर्ण आहे की नाही? आहे. Means even if we omit the doer of the action, the remaining sentence is meaningful. And when the action is more important than the doer of the action, the verb is said to be in passive voice. A sentence is not there in active voice or passive voice. It is always the verb which may be in active voice or passive voice. So here in this there is passive voice. Let me tell you the changes. When how does this transfer or transformation takes place? Active voice and passive voice. See, when we change, the subject in active voice becomes the object in passive voice. The object in active voice becomes the subject in passive voice. And as far as the change is concerned, we use change in the verb is concerned, we use to be plus past participle. Along with it, there is one more change, that by is used in passive voice. Now what is by? By is a preposition. Sometimes with also can be used. and sometimes preposition may not be there in passive voice. So, these four changes take place when we change a verb from active voice to passive voice. The case is vice versa when we change a verb from passive voice to active voice. So, three things are important. One is identifying the subject. Subject ओळखू आला पाहिजे आपल्याला वाक्यातला. ऑब्जेक्ट ओळखू आला पाहिजे. कसा येईल तो? वर्बला प्रश्न विचारायचा. व्हॉट किंवा whom. काय किंवा कोणाला. The answer you get is the object. Verb changes to be plus past participle. Past participle means V3. So to be plus V3 and the preposition by. So in this, a very important aspect is the forms of to be. So let us study these forms for a minute, because in grammar at many places these forms of to be play a very important role. So see, forms of to be, total 8 forms are there. The first one is am, second is, and third are. Where are they used? They are used in present tense. Means when the verb is in present tense, we are using these forms of to be. When the verb is in past tense, then we are using was or were. When the verb is in past tense. The next form of to be is been. And when is been used? With has, have, or had. Remember very well, has, have, had, these are not the forms of to be. The form of to be is been, which is used with has or have. And the last form of to be is be. Now where is be used? Be is used with shall, will, can, may, might, must, etc. Could. So when we are using these verbs along with them, if we need a form of to be in passive voice, we have to use be. So am is are, was were, been and be. These 8 forms of to be you must remember if you want to study voice very well. Now the third thing. When we learn grammar, you should ask this question to your mind, that why you are learning a particular aspect of grammar. For example, your voice. Why should we learn voice? काय गरज आहे voice शिकायची? Is it only mechanical changing from active to passive, passive to active? No, not at all. See, I give you some sentences. You tell me what is proper. First sentence. I backed the first prize. I backed the first prize. Now let me change it to other voice. First, identify which is the voice here. I, subject, bagged, this is the verb. I bagged. What? The first prize. This is the object. Now, it is very clear here, no form of to be is used. Means 100% the verb is in active voice. Second thing, I bagged, the action is bagging the first prize. I the doer of the action is important. So it is in active voice. I hope this is very clear to you. Now let us change it to passive. What changes will be there? I will go in place of object. First prize will be the subject. So, the first prize, now form of to be. Here past tense is there. I bagged. Means we have to use a form of to be in past tense. Now only one prize. Was or were? Was. The first prize was bagged by, I will change to me. Now, आपला प्रश्न काय आहे? Voice कशाला शिकायचा? My question to you is, which sentence you will use? Imagine there is a competition in your college. You got the or school. You got the first prize. You went home. तुम्ही घरी गेले आणि तुम्ही आईला आता सांगत आहे. What is your sentence? I bagged the first prize. You will use this sentence or you will use this sentence. The first prize was bagged by me. This is the second sentence. हे वाक्य वापरणार आहे आपण की हे वाक्य वापरणार? Think of the answer for a second. You will use this one or this one. Which is better? See, I told you that suppose you cancel this, then also the sentence is meaningful. The first prize was bagged. बघा, या वाक्याचा अर्थ काय? मी पहिलं बक्षीस मिळवलं. I bagged the first prize. मी पहिलं बक्षीस मिळवलं. याचा अर्थ काय? फर्स्ट प्राइज, पहिलं बक्षीस माझ्याकडून मिळवल्या गेलं. नाउ इन पॅसिव्ह व्हॉइस दिस इज नॉट सो इम्पॉर्टंट. इट कॅन बी कॅन्सल्ड. हे कॅन्सल केलं तरी वाक्य मिनिंगफुल आहे. सो यू विल यूज दिस सेंटेन्स और दिस सेंटेन्स. इट्स क्रिस्टल क्लिअर दॅट यू विल यूज दिस सेंटेन्स. मी महत्वाचं आहे. मी पहिलं बक्षीस